Hey everyone, Nick here and welcome back to GamerJoob, and welcome back to our Garten of Banban character concept series. So in today's video, we're looking into the community character, Shadow Banban. So we all got together on one of our community character live streams and voted on Shadow Banban. So we'll go into this character's backstory, location, gameplay mechanics, and all that good stuff. Before we do any of that, do be sure to subscribe to GamerJoob, it helps a lot and it's greatly appreciated. It also keeps you up to date with the videos that we post. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video as it helps out greatly. And if you'd like to be a part of the character creation process, then do be sure to tune into our live streams. We have them every second Sunday at 10:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty, well, with that all out of the way, let's get into the community character of Shadow Banban. So, throughout the last two chapters of Garten of Banban, we've seen the demonic version of Banban. This is a twisted, evil version of himself that has popped up from time to time. Multiple times, Banban has swore that he can control it, but in the last chapter, he loses control once again and attacks Nab. This is where Banban swears to the player that he can control it, but it's not looking like he can anytime soon. And I'm sure we'll see a lot more of this twisted version of him in the next chapters. But what if he was actually able to rid this demonic version of himself out of his body? What if this evil presence inside him actually had a physical form? Well, after fighting back with everything he has, Banban was finally able to achieve this. It seems like the evil presence inside him has vanished, but little did Banban know that he had actually unleashed something far worse on the kindergarten. So this brings us to our next character, and this character is Shadow Banban. Shadow Banban is the physical manifestation of the evil inside the original Banban. Everything about them was pure evil. Their horns were much more longer and devilish than Banban's, and their teeth and tongue were quite frightening as well. This evil, shadowy Banban also has glowing eyes and a wispy ghost-like tail instead of legs. But this creature was far from a ghost. It could actually interact with people and harm them. So most of the kindergarten workers avoided the deep dark depths. This is where Shadow Banban dwells. No one has been down here for a while now. Even Sheriff Toadster himself isn't brave or stupid enough to go down there. But through no fault of their own, the players found themselves in this dark dwelling. And now they have to face Shadow Banban. But as to if they'll get out of here alive is another story. So the player has taken the wrong elevator down into the depths. The elevator has gone back up without them and there's no way back. So like always, they'll have to push forward through this area. Something seemed strange about this area. It was dark and cold. It didn't seem very inviting. But then again, nowhere in this kindergarten was inviting. Suddenly, out of nowhere, the player notices something strange. They quickly duck and check what it is. What is that thing? It was almost like a creepier version of Banban. And where are its legs? It's just floating there. Hopefully it didn't see the player. But as they look behind them, Shadow Banban is right there. The player quickly makes a break for it as Shadow Banban chases after them. The player needs to run through all the corridors and get away from this shadowy creature. If Shadow Banban gets a hold of the player, it would be all over. As the player is running, they see an opening in a wall. They squeeze through and avoid being attacked just in time. But for some reason, Shadow Banban doesn't follow them inside this room. It seems like they're avoiding it. As the player turns around, they can see why. It looks like some kind of ritual. But what is it for? There's a strange symbol on the wall and what looks to be multiple golden idols of Banban. The player finds a note on the ground. It reads, "Find the 3 other gold Banban heads. Place them around the symbol. And then the ritual will be complete. And the shadow will be banished forever." So the player now knows what they have to do. They need to track down these golden idols and place them on the symbol. There are 3 other rooms that the player can explore and find one of the 3 golden Banbans in. But after the player leaves the ritual room, they'll be back out in the open. Shadow Banban would be on a constant loop around this area, and if they find the player, the chase would be on again. The only safe place the player can run to is the ritual room. Shadow Banban would eventually move on and the player would be free to roam around again. So the first golden Banban head the player finds is in a magic cup puzzle. The player has to follow the cup that has the gold idol underneath. The position of the cups would shuffle around, and the player would need to keep track of the correct cup. After picking the correct cup, the player gets the first golden idol head. 1 down, 2 to go. When the player comes back out into the main area, Shadow Banban would be moving around even faster now. Their speed and detection would increase every golden idol the player gets. The next puzzle the player has to complete is flying their drone through a number of rings. They have to do it in order and not miss any of them in a single run. Once they've completed this puzzle, they get the next idol and it's on to the last one. As they make their way to the last puzzle, Shadow Banban is even more active than they were before. It would now be even easier for them to spot the player. But luckily they sneak into the final puzzle. And this time they need to guess which idol is made of real gold. They could tell when the golden head drops on the floor. The one made of gold would make a distinct sound. They grab the head and make their way back to the ritual room. But on the way, Shadow Banban spots them once again. The shadow chases the player through the corridors. They would need to make a break for the ritual room as quickly as they can and place the heads. Once they burst into the room, they quickly place the heads in the correct spot. Just as they do, a portal activates and draws the shadow towards it. No matter how hard Shadow Banban tries to get away, the portal is too strong. Finally, they get pulled into the ritual room and sucked through the portal. Once they've been fully drawn in, the portal shrinks back down and disappears. Finally, they have beat Shadow Banban. The dark spirit that dwells inside Banban is now banished. The player is safe for now, and the dark evil spirit that dwelled inside the original Banban is finally gone. But as to if they'll ever come back and repossess the original Banban isn't quite certain. But the player could only hope they would never come back. But as to what terrible creature the player will face next, we'll just have to wait and see. Alrighty everyone, well that's what we have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. It helps a lot and it's greatly appreciated. As always, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of Shadow Banban, what you'd like to see going forward. As always, if you want to be a part of the community character live stream experience, then do be sure to tune into those live streams every second Sunday at 10:30 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So this is a live stream where we all get together as a community and share all of our ideas, and we vote on our favourite one. And the winning character gets their own video made up. So do be sure to tune in every second Sunday, 10:30 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty everyone, well thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.